What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clay's Coins. I believe competence creates confidence, so I'm here to bring you some information, education, and better understanding of cryptocurrency and the stock market. Today, we're going to be looking at what cryptocurrencies I'm invested in currently. We're not going to go over too much. I'm not going to give you an indication to buy, hold, or sell any cryptocurrency, stock, NFT, or other investment opportunity discussed in this video or on this channel, because I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. It's for educational purposes only, guys. But let's get right into the video. Go ahead and hit that like button so I don't have to ask you again about it. Guys, we're over here on CoinMarketCap.com, and as you guys know, if you've been a fan of the channel for a little bit here, I don't always necessarily have my hands in the same exact cryptocurrencies. There's a couple that I've been invested in for a long time. When you see them on this list, you'll probably know what they are. There's also some that I was long on, that I was invested in, that I've pulled out of, and that you won't see on today's list. However, just because you don't see it on today's list does not mean that you won't see it in a future list, or that I'm not thinking about jumping into it. Because if I sold off for some profit and I'm looking to get back in, I'm not going to put it on the list because I don't currently have it. These are literally cryptocurrencies that are sitting in my portfolio as we speak. I'm not going to go over the cryptocurrencies I'm looking at right now because, got to keep something a secret, you know what I mean? Before we do look at that, though, we are looking at the current state of the cryptocurrency market at the time of this recording. We are still sitting over $1 trillion for the market cap of all cryptocurrency, sitting at 553 exchanges, and there are over 22,668 cryptocurrencies in the world at the time of this recording. Of those 22,668, about 60.6% of all of those cryptocurrencies are made up of two: Bitcoin and Ethereum, the two big dogs. Bitcoin makes up 42.2% of that $1 trillion. As you can see right here, the market cap of Bitcoin is $445 billion with a B. Billion dollars. Ethereum closing in on that $200 billion market cap mark. Bitcoin closing in on the $500 billion mark. Those are both big numbers. Seeing Ethereum closing in on Bitcoin is awesome, guys. It's really exciting to see. And obviously today, as you guys can see, just it's a pretty red day. However, we need red days with as much green as we've had with over the last 30 days, 60 days, the year to date. As you can see, the fact that we can have Bitcoin, which is like crypto's S&P 500 or NASDAQ. It's a guideline for how the rest of the market is going to play, especially anything that's built on Bitcoin, Bitcoin's Lightning Network, and Ethereum especially. Anything that's built on Ethereum, any Ethereum scaling solutions, they're all going to be affected by Ethereum's price. So, when you see something with this large of a market cap that's up over 30%, closing in on 40% since the start of 2023, seeing days or weeks down 5 or 6% is healthy. These are healthy price movements and healthy corrections. Obviously, it's a bit more volatile than the stock market, but hey, risk is positively correlated with reward, and we got just a little bit of degen in us if we're going to trade crypto, We don't want to go full blown and put the whole bag in Shiba Inu, but we got to have a little bit of that in us to, really get through, and like my man Keenan Gray says, trade with the charts and not our hearts. So let's get right into the first cryptocurrency I'm invested in. These are not in any particular order. However, this is actually the most recent one that I picked up and I should be adding to my bag here soon. Injective. I don't know if you guys have been living under a rock, but if you haven't heard of Injective, ticker symbol INJ, it is skyrocketed up to number 140 ranked by market cap on CoinMarketCap.com. It is a POS platform. AI and big data, that's that hot tag. If you guys remember, like October of 2021, November of 2021, December even of 2021, if any cryptocurrency had the tag metaverse, it was flying. It was insane. Just based off Decentraland and Sandbox, maybe a little bit of Axie, based on those 2 or 3 right there. Everything that got the metaverse tag flew. That's how we're currently acting with the AI and big data. It's the same with the dot-com bubble. The metaverse bubble, AI and big data bubble. The only thing with the AI and big data thing that's pretty cool is it's affecting both the crypto market and the stock market. There's something to that. And also, I notice, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys notice the same thing, but, in the mornings, now that I'm an old man, if you guys didn't know, I recently turned 30, so, one of the things I do is scroll through my feed and, look at different news articles and what's going on in the world, get an idea of what's going on, not get too in-depth into the politics, because that's a great way to start your day out miserably, but when I go through a lot of my feed now, a lot of articles I see are based on AI or ChatGPT or different questions that different things have asked AI and ChatGPT. That's pretty wild. So the fact that it's starting to become huge in pop culture and people are talking about it a lot, plus you're seeing pops in cryptocurrency and the stock market because of it, it's definitely something to keep your eye on if you aren't already. So Injective is built on Cosmos and the BNB Smart Chain, BSC. So Cosmos has been doing decent. It hasn't been doing amazing, but seeing Injective flying the way it is, because Injective is a protocol to build dApps on Cosmos. Seeing Injective flying is very, very good for Cosmos, and you'll be able to notice when Cosmos pumps, you'll see an Injective pump. And vice versa. If Injective is pumping, there's probably a good chance Cosmos has some too. So keep your eye on it. The biggest thing with Injective, guys, is it has a lot of utility. A lot of people actually use it, which is something not many even top 100 cryptocurrencies can say. It has the AI and big data tag. It's a DeFi platform. And these numbers over here make my mouth water. Obviously, the market cap is 264 million. We have some pretty decent volume that's actually down 38%, but right over to the right here, the absolute maximum supply of Injective that will ever exist is 100 million. The current circulating supply is about 73% of that at 73 million. That is so low for a price currently sitting at $3.62. Meaning, even fully diluted, say the developers of Injective wanted to just dump the rest of the coins and the whole total supply and max supply right into the market right now. Dilute the price and just pump it all in. Add another, 26.9 million tokens into the ecosystem. That would only raise the market cap up to what the diluted is right here, which is 362 million. Which could still 10 times and only be at 3.62 billion. This could 10 times, fully dumped and diluted, giving us a price of about $36 per Injective and only be at under $5 billion for the market cap, guys. Those are wild numbers. The potential is there, and if you look over the past 3 months, we've been doing some numbers. At the end of December, early January, we're looking at about $1.26, $1.30 an Injective token. As of recently, as recent as February 18th, we came screaming in to the $4.50 mark, just below it at $4.42, $4.43. That is insane. You'll see some wild expectations in the comment section on CoinMarketCap all the time. 28 times soon, first huge target, $5, then $12. Those, if taking financial advice off a YouTube personality is bad enough, reading and taking financial advice from a CoinMarketCap community comment section is as degenerate as you can possibly get. Please don't listen to these people. Half of them are just friggin' bots anyways. So, we spent a lot of time on Injective, guys, but there's a reason for it, and that's because I have a strong feeling that we're going to see a huge run-up over the next year or two with Injective, and it won't be long before it's not only in the top 100, but maybe even the top 50. The next cryptocurrency we're looking at that I am currently invested in and very excited about is Alluvium. If you guys know, I've been huge on Alluvium for a long time. It is arguably one of, if not the best looking, play-to-earn cryptocurrency blockchain game, whatever tagline you want to give to it. It is the best AAA game I have seen that's actually coming out and will really be playable. You see a lot of things, you see a lot of Twitter posts, a lot of Discord chats open up about these games. I may have worked with one in the past, we won't give any names out, Development sometimes takes a while. Too long. An infinite amount of time, it seems. Development can take, well, let's just say development never started and they're sending you guys some images where, it looks like it might be a rug. Who knows, allegedly, supposedly, hypothetically speaking, but in my opinion, if you're getting people to invest in a project and the project is making a game and the game doesn't come out, what were people investing in? What'd you do with the money? Where's the friggin' game? So just be careful with things, guys. But Alluvium, ticker symbol ILV, is looking to be the greatest game so far that we've seen in cryptocurrency. When you look at the circulating supply, you talk about numbers. The technicals are the nicest of any cryptocurrency I have ever seen in my entire life. Bitcoin's max supply. Bitcoin. The Bitcoin. What makes it so rare? There's only 19 million around. Alluvium has 2.2 million in its circulating supply, a max supply of 10 million, and an allocated total supply of 7.49, meaning if they wanted to dump the next 5 million into the market as it stands, we would go from $165 million market cap to 733. However, that isn't really a possibility with a game like this because they're going to use the token as a leverage point as, microtransactions or downloadable content, real in-game currencies and ecosystems and economic structures that you can develop with a cryptocurrency that's successful and a game that actually works, that's functioning. When we look at the all-time price for Alluvium, we are looking at almost $2,000 a token. Closing in at, if I can ever get it to just stay right there, $1,846. Oh, but what, we were never that low before where we are right now. Look at the beginning of 2020, or look at June of 2021, $32. Going into July, it was up around 70, ran up to 112, came back down, fell all the way back down to in the 80s, and then started this monumentous run up. And I'm telling you guys, we don't even have to get back up to the all-time high of 1,800. If you guys can dollar cost average in this, always do your own research and different things like that. You guys could have bought this in December for $40. Even if you get into it right now at the time of this recording, you're talking about $73. Even if it just runs up to this first leg up, we're talking about $400 to $500 to $600 a token. And guess what is happening on March 7th? I believe the date is March 7th. I'm not going to double check right now because ain't nobody got time for that. But Alluvium is launching part of their in-game, and I believe they're going to have some beta testing available. So let me actually just scroll down to see if we can see anything right here. I'm not really seeing any news articles right off the bat. I may be overlooking it, but just seeing like what is actually going to be happening on March 7th. I cannot remember off the top of my head. Maybe I can look through here and let you guys know in a little bit if I do see on it. Pokemon was released when the planets were in a similar alignment as to when this will be released. I thought that was interesting. This is what I mean. Don't take financial advice from these people. I mean, obviously, I'm assuming this is a joke, but good God. I mean, it's hilarious. If that was a joke, it landed. That's very, very funny. But you can see the mindset and the way people, I mean, we're talking about wanting to be Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four when he can stretch, how far he could max out to be able to reach for that type of explanation on why Alluvium will do well. Anyways, guys, they have some awesome stuff coming out in the beginning of March. I'm expecting a big pump, buy the rumor, sell the news type event. I'm not going to be getting out of it completely. You better bet your butt that I'm going to be taking profits as soon as I can. I'm going to set certain marks, and when we pass it, no matter how far I think we're going to go, I'm going to sell off a little bit so I can continue to build up and play with house money. That way, I don't have to worry about it as much anyways, and I can just make money. The next one, I haven't been too happy with. To be completely honest, we're just gonna, this is Numerator, ticker symbol NMR. You can see right here, AI and big data. This was one of the ones that seriously pumped. It had really good volume. I got into it based on some technicals. Under 6 million in the circulating supply, so Same thing with Alluvium. It has the potential to go way up in price. Way up in price. However, when you look at the all-time high, it's only ever hit $90, and that was one time in 2021 in April of 2021. Even in the peak November 2021, we're only looking at $43 a Numerator. So if this is one that is, this is probably the smallest allocation of my portfolio was to get into Numerator, but it was one of the AIs that was running. It's one of them that I do enjoy. I think it has a big enough platform and community behind it so far. The devs seem to know what they're doing. We'll see what happens with it. I'm not going to bet the farm on it. I'm not going to expect this to be my best performing crypto. I'm not even going to expect it to be my best performing AI crypto, to be completely honest. When I can, I'll probably be getting out of this one. I didn't get in at the best time. I kind of traded with my heart there. There was a big pop. We didn't know how high it was going to go. And this is one I took a little bit of a hit on, but emphasis on the little because it wasn't anything insane, and it won't be very hard to make my money back, make some profit with the next, dollar or two pump. Here we go to arguably my favorite up-and-coming cryptocurrency that you guys most likely haven't heard of, and if you have, good on you. Littree. Ticker symbol LIT, lit. And that's a good ticker symbol for this cryptocurrency because it's popping right now. If we look at the year to date, as of right now, the current price sits at about $1.29. Nothing amazing. But if you would have bought it in January, you could have gotten it for right around 70 cents. And if you would have sold it just a couple days ago on the 20th, you would have made, double, closing in on triple your money at $1.70 per coin, depending on where you bought it and where you sold it. You could make some serious profit. And that isn't all, folks, because we could see Littree up towards the $10 mark. I'm not going to say that we're going to go there anytime soon, but this is a newer cryptocurrency. This just dropped in 2021 in the beginning stages. It got that tail end and was able to get a little bit of pop and pump. It was born in the wrong time period, you know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of you guys feel that right now. But it was, it's going to be coming into its own. I have a lot of faith in this. If you look over the past month, it's provided some awesome gains, shown some really healthy growth, corrections. It's stabilized. Just looking at this monthly chart right here, guys, we don't have to pull up any type of charting, get any lines out. You can see the higher lows going up right there. Every single time you had a low, it got higher. It would pop, come back down, and you'd have a higher low, higher low, higher low. The technicals are just great. And then when it started to flip, you saw lower highs. Every time the pop caught up, the pop was lower than the last time it popped, and the valleys began to get lower as well. So when you talk about technicals, it's always nice to have a cryptocurrency that you can rely on more so than others, because crypto, it's not as easy to chart and pull off technical analysis with cryptocurrency as it is with the stock market, just because everything's so new, everything is much more volatile, and there's way less people in cryptocurrency. So certain money moves can alter a price way more dramatically, drastically, and instantaneously than they would in the stock market, even when you have trillion-dollar companies and hedge funds playing in the stock market. You're still not able to see big money pops like you can in certain cryptocurrencies. So always be wary, keep your eye on it, but man, with a 39 million circulating supply, Littree is looking like one of the next big gainers in my portfolio. What'd you expect? You knew it was coming. AI and big data, but you already know about it. Measurable data token, MDT. Get that paper, boo-boo. I'm expecting big things from MDT this year. I've been talking about it for about a year, if not more than that now. It's still only on less than 30,000 watch lists. It's still just in the top 500. It recently moved into the top 500 and has been able to hold it, along with this $40 million market cap that it has been able to hold. Look in the last 24 hours. It's down 50%, and we're talking about $20 million being traded of MDT in the last 24 hours. That's insane, guys. Only 676 million for the circulating supply. 676 million, meaning this could go to a freaking dollar a coin and only be at $676 million, under $1 billion. Let me repeat that. This could go to $1 a coin and only be at $676 million for the market cap. That would barely put it in the top 100. You double that, we're up to $1.2 billion. You're looking at a top 75, top 60 cryptocurrency. You're talking about $2 a coin at that point. That is a big jump up from the 6 cents that it's currently sitting at right now. The roadmap looks excellent. The team knows what they're doing. They have great promotion and social media skills. The community is driven. This is a project, guys. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I mean, just look at it over the past few days. Just look at it. You remember that video? We're talking about it was under 2 cents in January. It's sitting at a current price of 6 cents right now. If I had a little bit more time and I wanted to break this down for you guys a little bit more, I mean, the charting on this has been lovely. It's been amazing. I've loved doing it. It's really helped me get back into cryptocurrency because, it feels so good to have a more predictable, chartable, technical analysis friendly cryptocurrency that is going to do crazy things in real time in front of my eyes. It feels like watching one of my kids grow up. You know what I mean? It's so cool to see, and we'll see what happens with MDT over the next few days, see how the community feels about it. 86% feeling good about it when it's down 8% is awesome. I mean, think. Almost everyone who's in this right now sees that it's down 8%. For everyone to say in the last 24 hours that they're feeling pretty good about it, you already know, guys. So, now the second to last cryptocurrency that I am also crazy stoked on. This is cryptocurrency I haven't really talked about too much on my YouTube channel because it's kind of like a secret I want to keep to myself. I don't know how this cryptocurrency isn't doing more. I know that it will soon. It is barely ranked in the top 900 on CoinMarketCap.com and is on under 7,000 watch lists. I'm telling you guys, Aventus, AVT, this is a banger of a scaling solution for Ethereum. The best comparison that you could make of it is Polygon. I know, right? Polygon Matic. Who's ever heard of that? What does that do? You saw a crazy run-up with Polygon at the end of 2021, going into 2022, and now it's like a top 10 or top 15 cryptocurrency and has steadily, over time, climbed right up the charts to position itself up there with AVAX and Solana. Aventus could be one of the best gainers that I've ever had in my cryptocurrency trading career if it does what I predict it will do, which is, I mean, what are we talking about here, guys? A $7.4 million market cap? This is a legitimate 100x. I know, clickbait, 100x, 1000x moonshot, AMC ape, whatever you want to call these ridiculous predictions and futures that people make on some of these cryptocurrencies and meme coins. I can see this 100xing. I haven't talked about it for a reason. I don't know why. Because realistically, the more people that get into it, the better chance. But this is one I've just kind of had on reserve in the back pocket. It constantly has low trading volume. The team is involved. The team posts on social media. Their website gets updated. This is an active cryptocurrency. Augur, ticker symbol REP, has literally been dead since 2021. The devs don't even update their Twitter or website anymore. And people have been trading the crap out of it recently. Why? Who knows? Because people say bullish in a CoinMarketCap section, and so people hop on Coinbase and buy it. I don't know. I don't know why some of these exchanges even have cryptocurrencies that haven't been updated by devs in over a year. No roadmap updates. Literally not a single tweet on their Twitter in well over a year. But people are still buying and selling it. That is the definition of do your own research. Because if you jump into a project that has been dead for over a year, and then guess what? Nothing happens with it and you lose money. You played yourself. DJ Khaled voice, congratulations, you played yourself. That is the best way to fumble a bag that I have ever heard of in my life, is to throw money at something that doesn't even work anymore. Aventus is just waiting to pop in ways that I have probably never seen. This is the definition of buy low, sell high. All-time high for Aventus. we're talking about $5, $5.34. Are obviously, way back in like 2017, 2018, there's a pop at, $6.90. It had a pretty hard crypto winter, made a big pop up again during 2021, October. That was the Coinbase listing, I do believe. And then since then has had a hard time. It has that, that money market, that market maker type of action in its price where you see a lot of up and downs, a lot of like almost stable coin price. But to give you guys a little hint of what I've been doing is, rather than keeping things in cash, having to deal with fees, trading, gas fees, Coinbase fees, if you will, or anything like that, move it into Aventus. It doesn't move much. Over the past 7 days, it started at 127 and it's down 2.82% on the day and is at 123. I mean, these are stock market prices. This is so reliably consistent. Over the last month, it has gone from 132 to 123. It has had a couple pops. You can make a little bit of money here. You can always make money, but it's just nice to be able to see something like this. Over the past 3 months, the price has altered 13 cents, and it's not a stable coin because there's only $80,000 traded in the last 24 hours. It's only sitting at an under $7.5 million market cap. Fully diluted, we're talking about 12.3. I mean, I know I'm just saying numbers that you guys can see, but these numbers are numbers that I don't get to usually say. It's friggin' insane to see a cryptocurrency that's currently on major centralized exchanges, that is on under 7,000 watch lists, that has an under $8 million market cap, with under 6 million in its circulating supply. 6 million. Numerator had more in its circulating supply and is sitting at $20 right now. Aventus is at $1.24. If you don't think this is a minimum 10x in the next 6 months, I don't know what numbers you're looking at. If you don't think this is a 100x as long as it's used in the next 3 years, I don't know. It's whatever. I'll pull up to you in my Nissan GTR with the Aventus logo on the hood or something super cringy like a Moon Boy would and let you know how good the price is doing. And last but not least, the FUD machine. What happened to this, guys? People get so scared, and this is a great example in real time, me formulating this, verbally processing it. Competence does create confidence because the more you know, the better you feel about it. It's pretty much what that says is, like starting a new job. You're always really worried at first and you're a little bit shy and withdrawn because you don't really know necessarily what to do. You're still learning step by step, as everyone does. And then as you start to learn, you get more comfortable and more you start to understand what you need to do and when you need to do it. You get more confident in your own job and how good you are at it, at going into work and doing something and knowing you'll be able to get it done. And, feeling good about yourself while you're there rather than wondering if you're doing something wrong. When there's a transfer of a token or, something like, an upgrade, anything like that, any type of migration, upgrade, new chain, anything like that, a hard fork, people get so wary because there's bad people in the world. And bad people in the world in the past have used certain things like this to prey on people who are innocent and maybe don't know as much and try to take their stuff. There's scammers, there's schemers, there's evil. No matter what place you look, in the deepest, darkest corners of the earth, you're going to have someone that's going to want to take advantage of people for their own gain. It's just the way it works. Inversely, you're going to have people who are so charitable that they want to give away and help people and, do certain things to teach people about cryptocurrencies and how to learn about stuff and what cryptos to keep an eye out for and how competence creates confidence. MFC is a cryptocurrency that honestly, guys, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I would not be worried about in the slightest. This used to be MRI, Marshall Lanou. You guys have heard me talk about it before. I've made dedicated videos on it. I made a dedicated video on the migration. It took a lot longer to process than I thought it would, so it ended up coming out with not as long as I really intended for it to come out with, the time to migrate and upgrade, but hopefully you guys got that locked in. Got the upgrade. It's only on 200 watch list, guys. We're talking about ranked 4,500. This only has 1 billion in the circulating supply. Obviously, it has this great big FUD banner at the top saying that Go Plus Labs, who I have not heard of or worked with, that they did an audit and the contract creator has certain capabilities that other people who have scammed in the past have also had access to. It does say please exercise caution before taking any action and do your own research. This banner is good because of all the crap projects that you can see on CoinMarketCap that can actually mess with you. So this is a good liability thing, but please don't pay attention to this right now, guys. MFC is actually doing amazing things in the MMA world. They're helping fighters out. They're doing everything MRI was doing, except now they actually have a better platform and can become their own rather than dealing with Joe Rogan's dog's name and Inu in their name. Because anytime someone sees Inu or INU at the end of your cryptocurrency, they think of Sheeb, they think of Floki, they think of all these dog-type cryptocurrencies and meme coins. That's what they think of. They think of meme coins, they think, oh, it's a joke, oh, it's not real, oh, it's a scam. Then they, it's just, I'm honestly happy with the fact that they changed it to Martial Fighting Championship. I wasn't expecting the upgrade in that way. However, I am happy with the way they did it. The new website is beautiful. They're constantly on Twitter, in Twitter Spaces, talking about what's going on, updating their roadmap, accomplishing new things, literally signing fighters to their promotion because, guess what, guys? Martial Fighting Championship is a freaking fighting promotion. Like, this is a real deal. This is one of the projects that I hate to see people try to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt about, because the only fear, uncertainty, and doubt that's being spread is their own, because they don't understand it, they're uncertain of what it is, they doubt that it could actually do what it does, and so they fear putting their money into it, and they just want to project and superimpose their own feelings onto other people. Martial Fighting Championship is going to be, in my opinion, one of the cryptocurrencies that absolutely changes the lives of the holders that have it. It's also going to be a cryptocurrency that genuinely changes the lives of the people it works with. It has helped so many people do so many amazing things. They've legitimately had MFC events with fighters fighting in Dubai. That's where the headquarters are. I mean, there's not much to say about this cryptocurrency that I haven't already, and so I won't. This is going to go ballistic at some point. I'm not sure when. I don't predict the future. My name isn't Nancy P. You know how it be. But MFC, if I had to start at best chance to lift off on the list that I gave you guys today, I would put MFC number 1. Possibly. I would probably put Measurable Data Token at number 1 because of the recency bias and the fact that it's flown rather recently. But MDT and MFC would be right up there in tandem, number 1 and number 2 on the huge gainers, and then Aventus would probably be third. Alright guys, that's going to be everything for the video today. I wanted to give you guys a longer video today because I know it's been a little bit. It's been like a week since my last videos have come out. I've been working a lot. I work 2 jobs in real life, so, sometimes different work weeks, different things happen where I'm able to work a lot more on charting, look at data differently, think of ideas for videos, actually sit down, record, wait for the processing, edit, make the thumbnail. I do everything myself. I don't have an editor. I don't have anyone working with me. I do it all. So, if it's taking a little bit sometimes, I'm not joking, guys. I'm back. I'm here. I'm going to be bringing you guys videos as often as I can make them. So don't worry. If I haven't made a video, it's because I just haven't had the time, to be completely honest. And I don't feel like being the guy who, if I think I'm going to have time to make a video tomorrow, I'm not going to make a post about it tonight, and then sure enough, I don't end up having time and you guys are waiting on a video. I'm not going to do that. So, that's why it's important to hit the subscribe button so you know when you can stay updated, and hit that bell notification too. So as soon as I do post a video, you get an alert, a notification right at the top. You don't have to worry about when I'm posting a video again because your phone will tell you. Hit that like button right down there if you haven't already. And if you guys know, put a flexing emoji down in the comment section down below. Other than that, guys, stay hydrated, stay healthy, stay humble. Take care of yourselves. Have a good day.